A 400-meter long ship weighing almost 200,000 tons called Evergiven has blocked traffic on Suez Canal as it got wedged sideways due to high winds and low visibility while it attempted to pass through the route on Tuesday, March 23rd. It was sailing from China to the city of Rotterdam in the Netherlands. The ship is operated by a Taiwanese company, Evergreen, and is registered in Panama. Evergiven is carrying almost 200,000 tons of cargo and has the capacity of carrying 20,000 TEUs or 20-foot equivalents and is one of the largest container ships on the planet. TEUs have dimensions of 20 foot long, 8 feet wide and 8 feet tall. With almost 50 ships passing every day or 19,000 ships every year, Suez Canal is one of the strategic pillars of the global economy, and the vast majority of oil from Gulf is transported to Europe from this canal. One of the busiest shipping routes is out of action due to ship being stuck in the canal sideways. The Egyptian government has stated that they will get the ship out soon and reopen the canal, but the experts state otherwise, with it taking days or even weeks. The other ships in Mediterranean Sea and Red Sea may have to take longer route by going through Cape Town, South Africa in order to complete their journey. Shipping data shows that blockade caused by Evergiven has restricted almost $10 billion of trade per day as 30% of global container ship traffic sails through this waterway. Almost 6.3 million barrels of crude oil worth $400 million is halted, and the blockage has made traders nervous, resulting in an increase of price of oil in the international market. The other major issue with the ships stuck near the canal is that the European ports will not receive any ships soon and the ports will be empty. And when the ship comes out, there will be a long lineup for the waiting ships at the receiving ports, and there will be additional scheduled ships for that time, which will create long waiting times for the ships to be offloaded on the ports, and all this will happen at same time. 12% of the global trade passes through 193-kilometer long canal, which connects the Red Sea with Mediterranean as it provides a short link between Asia and Europe. Before this canal was made, the ships had to circumference the whole African continent to complete a journey which is almost 3 times long. All this is happening when COVID made a dent in global trade and the ship has worsened the condition. The other issue is that there will be a delay in chemical and electronic parts as most of the ships waiting are carrying this type of cargo. Various countries and organizations, including the US, are offering help as they are among the ones who will be hurt due to loss in trade. While deciding to wait or go around Africa to complete their trips, the shipping companies need to factor in the waiting period as well as the cost to go around the continent, which is a hard choice to make. The journey adds up to 3,500 nautical miles if going around Africa with an extra time of 6 to 12 days. The Suez Canal is important for Egypt due to symbolic reasons, as people view it as national pride. Egypt has struggled and fought wars in order to maintain control of the canal. It is also the main source of earning foreign currency for the country, as it earns almost $5.6 billion in total revenue. Suez Canal has 2 parts with 2 canals or lanes in the north side and only one in the south where the ship is stuck. Diggers, dredgers and tugboats are trying to free the ship from the shore, but no avail as of now. A team of Dutch salvagers are working to find a solution, but they have not given a specific date by which everything will be back to normal, as it can take days or even weeks to bring back the canal to working capacity. The ship is stuck between 2 continents with a stern in Africa. The problem with getting it out is that it's in a risky position due to the weight of cargo on its ends. With the ship weakening from middle, the bow and stern of the ship are in a position for which they are not designed to be, and the hull still remains at risk of stress and formation of cracks. The issue is that the ship is not floating as of now but stuck on land, and all we can see is the nose of ship, and these types of container ships can go as deep as 15 meters or 45 feet, which means that some part of the vessel is resting on land. This is what makes matters worse, as it requires a lot more force to free the vessel. There are various options to take the vessel out, including towing or excavating sand from underneath the vessel, which, due to ship's weight and its massive size, is not possible. The other option is to go for an offshore dredge, which will excavate sand from underneath the vessel. There may be a possibility of unloading the containers from the ship where it is now, but the vessel is designed only to offload at ports, only, which again poses a challenge. The ship's technical manager, Bernhard Schulz's ship management, stated that larger tugboats have arrived with more following on Sunday. The dredgers are digging near the vessel's bow and high-capacity pumps drawing water out of ballast tanks to lighten the ship. The operators of the massive ship have claimed that it happened due to strong winds, but the experts are claiming it otherwise, with human error or a technical glitch being a possibility. The people working there have claimed ships passing in severe winds than this one faced by Evergiven, and on the same day, 12 ships sailed northbound and 30 in the opposite direction. Experts have raised concerns over the movement of seabed due to grounding of the ship, and it can make it harder for other ships to pass even after Evergiven is dislodged from the canal's edge.